Hey people, it is Sunday, April the 28th. It's about 9:30 in the evening and about 14 degrees Celsius. I'm walking down Havelock Street, heading south. This is on the west side of Toronto, or the West End, I guess. And I was just at my sister's house, and I'm making my way towards home. So I think I'm going to walk south down to College Street, and then we'll take a walk heading east along College Street. That'll take us into Little Italy.
I was extra pissed as soon as Brittany was like, we already did this over email. Yeah. We had a full conversation.
I thought I'd start off with a walk through a very nice residential area here along Havelock. And we're just across the street from Dufferin Grove Park. I was just at my sister's watching a show with her and her family on CBC called Canada's Ultimate Challenge, and our brother Dominic is a contestant on that show. So we just watched the first episode, and he survived elimination in the first episode. And it's a very peaceful Sunday evening here. This is the Dufferin Grove neighborhood. Sounds like there's some rowdy people hanging out in the park over there, or maybe there's a game going on. I think there's a sports field or baseball diamond over there. And it's cooled off a bit. When I was out earlier on my way to my sister's house, I was live streaming, and it was quite a bit warmer and muggier. It felt like it was about 24 Celsius, I think. I think it feels more like it's stated temperature of 14 about now, which is still quite comfortable. There's not much wind. And looking down towards the Dufferin Mall in that direction. It's almost too quiet here along Havelock Street right now. And College Street is just up ahead. It'll get a bit more lively and active. Although Sunday evening at this time, definitely be a bit quieter than it would on most other nights, I think. Hey, I spy a raccoon crossing the street right up ahead. Looks like a pretty big fat guy. A hefty specimen. He went right over there. I don't see him now though. And I never noticed that these two buildings are actually one building. I always thought they were two separate old walk-up apartments, but they're actually one building with a courtyard. All right, so here's College Street. So we're not in Little Italy yet. This part of college is more associated with Little Portugal. Although the main retail strip for Little Portugal is along Dundas Street West, just to the south. Here's Dovercourt Road. Looks like the old Matador building is still standing. It was a well-known night spot for many years. And there was a proposal to demolish the building and put up a mid-rise residential. And I think there was some neighborhood opposition to that this building is considered a bit of a landmark. It was featured in a Leonard Cohen music video from the 90s called Closing Time. I believe that video was filmed at the Matador. And it's nice that the rain has held off. I thought for sure I'd be doing a rain walk at least for part of this evening, whether it was during my stream or now on the way back, but it looks like I have avoided that so far. Might have just jinxed myself. I do have my umbrella with me though, just in case.
Hey yo, what's up?
I don't think that was directed towards me. He was just talking amongst his friends. The little bike shop with many little bikes out in front. Quite a few bars all along here.
Probably should call one. Okay. Like,
If we're transparent about
You could probably get because I'm gonna go.
Billiards and karaoke. Of course, once you get into Little Italy proper, there are many more bars along that stretch. And even a few places that are more along the lines of being a club for dancing and that sort of thing. Here's Ossington Avenue. So this is actually where you begin to come into the Little Italy neighborhood.
I just hope that our holiday.
This one has some live music. They're taking a break right now. Even on a late Sunday night, there's still quite a bit of life here along College Street. I think the warm weather today brought a lot of people out. Maybe they don't want the night to come to an end quite yet. Flying Books. I don't think I've noticed this bookstore before. Maybe it's new. There's the local public library branch. And it looks like a big lineup here at the Access Club. It's a venue where you can catch live shows. This used to be known as the Mod Club.
Hey guys, we need to change our stuff.
Kind of a younger crowd. I don't know who's playing, but I'm sure it'll be a good show nevertheless. Maybe I'll check out the listings and put it in the video with a subtitle. Alright, so this is where we get really into the heart of Little Italy. Looks like some of these places are winding down, some of the restaurants. I like how the street curves along this stretch, and the buildings curve along with the street. La Cantina and La Protrana. Another bookstore here. Looks like it's still open. Quite a crowd in there. Maybe there's a special event taking place there tonight. A reading perhaps. Rivoli is still quite packed with people. Most of these places that are restaurants or bars are still open. Most of the retail stores have closed down. I think on Sunday most retail stores close by 6 or 7 p.m. The streetcar here runs all night long. It's a 24-hour route. Red Pegasus. Thought it was another bookstore for a second, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. Man, Little Italy has its own walk of fame here. Some of the local Italian Canadians who've made a name for themselves. And the Royal Theatre, this is the landmark of the neighborhood, or one of them anyway. This has been a long-standing, continually operating theater in the neighborhood for I'm not sure how long, probably many decades. Like this car in the photo looks like it's from the 1940s, so probably going back over 70 years, maybe closer to 80. We got some live music coming from across the street there. And some not live music coming out of this one here. And that's Cafe Diplomatico, maybe the other landmark of note in the neighborhood. We're at College and Clinton. I've been here on several occasions. It's excellent. The pasta is highly recommended, mainly due to the sauce. When it comes to pasta, to me it's all about the sauce. And if this Little Italy isn't Italian enough for you, there is another Little Italy further north along St. Clair Avenue that some people might say is a bit more authentic. And that one is referred to Corso Italia to distinguish it from Little Italy here on College.
Shove me into that guy and then fail.
It looks like the Big Chill is open for the season. This closes down during the cold winter season. It's nice to see this is open again. It's a great spot to get a cool, refreshing treat.
We're not doing this. Yeah, I want those children.
Walkin's welcome. I gotta love it. CN Tower sighting. You can make it out in the distance. And the beautiful Palmerston Avenue. It's a fantastic residential street. It's a bit unique in the neighborhood in that it's mostly made up of large single detached homes, whereas most other residential streets tend to be more dense attached housing. And we're approaching Bathurst Street, so this is where Little Italy will come to an end once you go east of Bathurst. And I think this video will come to an end at Bathurst as well. See some of the financial district skyline come into view. I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the walk along College Street with a bit of Havelock Street to kick things off on a very mild, pleasant Sunday evening, and surprisingly busy all along College Street, and including at Sneaky D's across the intersection here. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if so, or even if you didn't, let me know, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. If you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store. And there's also a super thanks button right down below if you'd like to support the channel that way, or you can support the channel by becoming a channel member if you prefer. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and thanks to all the channel members. And be sure to keep checking back, because, as always, I will continue